Hi guys, it's Mrs. Hood. I thought I would demonstrate a simple tangle for you guys that looks really cool when it's done. It actually makes a basket weave pattern, and it's a tangle called Huggins. And Huggins starts with dots, and I'm going to make a grid of dots, and I'm just going to put down a grid of 4 dots go in one direction, and then 4 dots go in the other direction. So I've got a 4 by 4 grid. All right, so I have 4 dots this way, 4 dots this way. And I've tried to space them out fairly evenly, but they don't have to be perfect. All right, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to connect these dots with the letter C. And I'm going to take the top dot and I'm going to connect it to the dot underneath it with a letter C. And then I'm going to skip a space, and then I'm going to do the same thing underneath. I'm going to connect those two with the letter C. Now I'm going to go to the next row of dots, next column of dots, excuse me, and I'm going to connect the 2 dots with a backwards C. All right. I'm going to skip to the next set of dots, and I'm going to do forward C again. And then the last set I'm going to do with a backwards C. So I have 4 sets of parentheses is what it kind of looks like. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my tile. I'm going to just turn it 90 degrees so I'm looking at it this way. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same thing in the opposite direction. So the sections where I'm bowing outward like this, I'm going to make an inward curve. So I'm going to make a curve like this and a curve like this. So these two are bowing out. So I'm going to bow in. Bowing out, I'm going to bow in. Bowing out, I'm going to bow in. All right. And then to complete the pattern, we're going to turn it one more time so that we are facing, actually you don't need to turn it, you can just leave it this way. And I'm going to connect these 4 going in the opposite direction. So this is in, this one's out. This one's in, this one's out. This one's in, this one's out. This one's in, this one's out. All right. So now I have 2 columns that look like they're connected. I'm going to do the same thing going the other way to fill in this space here. This is bowing out, so I'm going to bow in. This is bowing out, I'm going to bow in. This is bowing in, I'm going to bow out. This is bowing out, I'm going to bow in. And you have this really cool pattern that looks like a basket weave. Now, if you happen to have a pencil handy, if you just take a pencil and you kind of hold it on its side, and you just put a little line of pencil down right along these edges and these edges, and then you can turn it and do this edge, and this edge, this one and this one. It's going to make it stand out just even a little bit more. And then you can take a Q-tip, if you have a Q-tip handy, or I've got a blending pencil, and I'm just going to smush out that graphite a little bit, just along those lines that I made, just to kind of smooth it out. And do you see it kind of starting to pop? Oops, that's not my pencil. And I'm going to do here and here as well. Missed those the first time. Now you kind of have a really neat basket weave effect. And you can do that on an uneven grid. You can do it on a nice even grid like this. You can do it all the way around. You can do it as just a border. All right, all sorts of things that you can do with Huggins.